Another quick one today. We're going over deductive reasoning. Again, I apologize for my equipment, right? If it cuts out or if the video doesn't work or whatever, again, I'm trying to fix it. I'm still trying to get there. I'm probably just getting anyway. Deductive reasoning. So we talked about inductive reasoning, right? The whole past, finding the patterns, see if this makes sense if it goes from here to here. Whereas deductive reasoning is a little bit different. So deductive reasoning, you can kind of think about it like this word kind of looks like that word detective. It's like if you are a detective, right? Because deductive reasoning, right? Deductive looks like detective. Deductive reasoning is finding evidence through facts to get a conclusion. So finding evidence through facts to get a conclusion. Right? And so finding facts, finding evidence, right? That's just exactly like a detective does. Exactly like we did in our assignment or our special assignment, right? Where we watch bones and all that kind of stuff. You're being a detective. You're looking through this logic and stuff and trying to get to it. Um, there's two different types of deductive reasoning that we're going to use. One is the law of detachment. So the way this works is that if the hypothesis is true, then the conclusion is true. If the hypothesis is true, right? So if the hypothesis is true, then the conclusion is true. So if you can say this one, if you say the beginning of the sentence is true, right, then the end of it also. Again, we'll get to that. All right, and then lastly, the law of syllogism. This one's kind of crazy. Um, you can create a conclusion based on at least two conditional statements. Create a conclusion based on at least two conditional statements. Again, it sounds kind of weird, but we'll get to that all kind of stuff. All right. So again, make sure you write these down. This is kind of the tools we're going to use deductive reasoning. Um, and we'll talk about them in class and what they mean and how it goes. All right. Good stuff.